We got new everything, okay? New set, new vibes, new season. We come in different.
You don't even show up as a baby mama.
After you have achieved so much without that title, it should just never be something that they associate with you.
I'm independent. It's like the type of deal I wanted.
Yeah.
But it comes with...
You still be having to foot the bill.
I'm still having to foot the bill myself.
I work hard to be able to sell my products for the price they are. And they're quality products, so...
JCB might not be for you.
Respectfully. Y'all want to talk about the backlash we received from my church outfit so bad.
That's so funny. We could elaborate on it a little bit or no.
Yeah, we can.
Y'all judging. Y'all trying to condemn us for wearing something like I really genuinely don't get it.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Act Normal.
Y'all ready to talk shit in politics?
I'm Jayda.
And I'm Des.
And we are the two hosts of the Act Normal pod.
New set.
We got new everything, okay? New set, new vibes, new season. We come in different.
We told y'all every episode we committed to being better. So this is what better looks like. Okay?
Yeah. We're turning things up, switching the vibe, switching the scenery. And it's 2025, bitch. What's up? It is 2025, y'all. How have y'all been? We have been missing y'all, our tribe, our family. So we wanted to be very intentional with this episode because Des has been on tour. We just got a lot to get into.
Yeah, we got a lot.
Because I'll start.
We got a lot. Let's open up with our prayer.
Yes, we got to start with our prayer.
Father God, today we want to come to you to simply say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to see the year 2025. Thank you for giving us this safe space. Thank you for our team. Thank you for our supporters. And as always, let our intentions and our words align with everything we stand for. Give us a clear mind to do season 2, episode 1. In the name of Jesus, amen.
Amen. Our last episode was your birthday episode, and then we kind of just went missing.
Yeah, because it was kind of hard to find a balance between being on tour. You had your stuff going on, and it was like when I came back in town for the day or day and a half, I was always burnt out. You had something to do. We planned on doing a lot. Like, we planned on doing a whole, like, Podmas.
Yeah, that we failed miserably at that.
But just as long as y'all know where our heart and our head was at.
Yeah, no, seriously.
We did not forget about y'all. We just had to.
And I do feel like we needed that time off. Because I don't know if y'all realized, but we did delete an episode just because it just didn't align with who we are and what we stand for. I feel like we had to do some reflecting after it aired. Like, we kind of crashed out a little bit. We had to sit on it, and we realized that, like, that is not us. Ew. So we deleted episode 7.
And that's all we got. That's all we got to shit on that.
And that's all we got to talk about. But sometimes you got to just sit on things and come to terms with it.
And that's okay.
Totally.
And we just being transparent with y'all and just letting y'all know, because I know a lot of people probably going to see it's gone.
Yeah, people been asking.
Yeah. So that is why it just didn't align with
we have grown from that.
Yeah. Okay.
We're new people.
And it's not even like we did something bad on it. It just didn't
align with our purpose.
No,
not even our spirit, our purpose. Like, we really are, I feel like, on a different path.
Very much.
And we are being intentional, and I feel like that was us kind of belittling our character a little bit, and just
we low key just simply did that for the people,
and we don't live for nobody else, baby. So
I ain't like it. So let's get into the 2024-2025 recap.
So we went back and forth whether we should have a special guest for our first episode, but we're like, we have so much to talk about. We could handle this by ourselves. We don't need no guests.
Yeah, like. Why we can't do it with just us? We definitely popped our shit.
But no, for real, Des, you killed it last year on tour. Signed with United, and you just moved. Can we talk about all 3 of those huge accolades? Because they all are very, very huge. Big moments.
Very, very much
big business.
Moments. And while we at it, we're going to talk about you just bought a house, JCB, and the preparation it took to just make everything happen. Like the behind the scenes.
We got a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to get into, y'all.
So we wanted to share our journey on how we got there and the preparation it took to make it happen. So we're going to get into a lot of good things this episode. And I feel like it's going to be a very good one.
I think it's going to be very interesting. It's been a long time coming. But before we get there, let's talk about our last year. At the end of the year, people post their highlight reels of the highs they accomplished, but nobody talks about the lows you had to go through to get there. What was your lowest moment from last year, and how did it shape you to the person you are today?
I think my lowest moment was like reflecting, because everybody was like, dude, post a highlight on your story, like a 2024 recap. And as I was just going through my pictures, friend, I realized that like 2024 was not that fun. Like it wasn't like, of course, business wise, you know, I progressed, and yeah, but like mentally it just was kind of a hard year for me, because I think I was dealing with so much baggage from 2023 that lingered on to my 2024, and it kind of just was like heavy on me. I chopped my hair off. I'm thinking I chopped my hair off because I was just feeling so confident and sexy within myself. But as I reflect, like I love my hair so much. Why I had to be in a different mind state to openly just do that. So as I reflect now, it's like I would never do that with this mindset that I'm in now.
But it took for you to
But it took for me to like my hair to grow back out, and it's like, oh, something really was wrong.
Yeah, like something was wrong.
Something was wrong.
Yeah.
Like, what about you?
Overall, I feel like I can kind of relate in a way. Like I had moments in 2024, but like when I go back through my pictures, it wasn't a moment that I wanted to like relive again. I was like, I was kind of sad right there.
Yeah.
But like taking pictures, enjoying the moment, but a lot of moments didn't really feel, you know, my 2023 was really good. Like I can look back on memories 2023 and be like, oh
happy.
My goodness, like I can relive that again.
You can tell from like the glow in your pictures.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what I look at when I'm looking at old pictures.
I didn't feel that in 2024.
I'm looking at the aura. I'm looking at what is the vibes given. Am I glowing?
Yeah.
Do I look happy? My skin was popped all 2024. Like my skin was the worst it's ever been. Mind you, my skin is having issues and I'm bald headed. Bitch, nah. I did not have a good
double whammy.
Double whammy. It was bad.
Yeah,
it was
2024. Bad. I just think I wasn't really putting myself first, like focusing on me.
I was worried about everything else.
Everything else around
besides
me.
Myself.
Besides myself.
And it showed that. Like literally. I was not glowing. My skin paid for it. Like I just didn't care enough about me. Because baby, when I'm on my skin regimen, I don't play about my skin, so it just says a lot.
Everything around you just kind of gives, like, I'm into myself.
Yes,
like, this is what's going on in my life. This is where I am. 2024, from the pics, when I looked through doing my recap, because I did do a recap, and I was posting, like, just, you know, all the highs, but, like, it's like I didn't feel high.
Yeah.
You know?
But your recap, I'm not going to lie, when you did your recap, I was like, oh, shit, that's had a good year.
But, like,
you
mentally,
traveled
internally,
yeah,
like it was good. It wasn't terrible, but like I'm just saying how I felt internally. A lot of those moments, it didn't really feel like, you know.
Bless you. Oh my God, I always want to catch a sneeze on camera. Y'all gotta send me that clip.
I'm weak. So, what are your thoughts on social media being a place to highlight your highs and the effect it has on people?
I think that's why everybody is so mean to each other when it comes to social media, because everybody is only posting the highs. And like I said earlier in the beginning of the episode, it's kind of hard to tell how a person feels off of a picture.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to post a picture when they just bought a house crying. You're going to look happy.
Right.
So people are looking at that picture of you being happy and they're projecting all their insecurities on you because you just bought a house.
Right.
But I'm not where I want to be in life. So let me shun you for being successful. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it's like, are we wrong for not, like, it's like some things are private and like I don't wear my pain. So
yeah, that's why you can't get caught up.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't get caught up in what you see off social media. But it does affect people because people are only posting the highs.
Yeah.
I like to post everything. When I'm not feeling good, I'll tell Snapchat quick, like, y'all, it's one of them days. I ain't gonna lie. I think we're very transparent. Like, ain't been feeling it.
Yeah,
like
today has been a day for me.
Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's hard for you to post your lows because I feel like, for what? Sometimes it make people happy, like, ooh, she not happy today.
And
so
even sometimes through my lows, like when I'm in my lows, I know I'm gonna have my highs. So it's like I ain't letting myself just be really, really, really down and out. So it's hard for me to like show that and wear that on my sleeve because You know what I mean?
But I think we have like mastered gratitude in our lives. Like we know when to be happy. Like it don't matter how bad our situation is, we always find something to be thankful for.
Right.
And that mindset makes us always look like we are winning or we're happy people, or which we are because we have mastered gratitude.
Right.
And I feel like everybody should master that. No
'Cause
matter
even in
where
your
you are in
lowest
life,
moments,
it's something to be grateful for.
literally.
If you
And
got a
that's
pulse,
all you got to put your mind on.
if you got a pulse, you got to play.
Okay?
Seriously. So I think
And like the underrated blessings, like waking up in the morning, you know?
no, for sure. Seriously. And I think that's probably why it don't affect us, but other people that might not have mastered gratitude, they looking at us like, damn, they got it all figured out. We ain't got it figured out. We just grateful, baby.
Right.
We just grateful.
We're just grateful.
That's all.
Perfect explanation.
Was there anything that you regretted last year that you would do differently moving forward?
Putting myself like on the back burner a little bit.
So would you consider yourself like you were people pleasing, or were you more so just like not catering to your daily needs and the things you normally do?
It was a little bit of both. Like a little bit of people pleasing and a little bit of like, well, no, I don't want to say people pleasing. Just not catering to me and my daily needs, my career. Like I did a lot of that. And I told myself I wasn't going to do that anymore.
Yeah.
Even like with taking vacations and stuff, like, yeah, vacations be cool, but like, do you really deserve a vacation right now? Have you contributed to your dailies?
I'm trying to get comfy because I can see this about to get real good.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
Get real comfy, friend.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks.
That's all, folks. I'm just getting comfy.
But yeah, that's the only thing. What about you?
No, I wouldn't say I regret anything. Oh, because I don't like to say I regret anything, but just thinking back, I tweaked. Like, I tweaked 2024. Seriously, it was a rough year. I feel like I'm just getting my mental back from everything that I went through, even like accepting certain things and allowing certain people, and I just wasn't in a good space.
It was a lot of change.
It was a lot of change. It was very transitional, but not in a good way. In a way of like I still was not healed from 2023, and I jumped out in the water thinking that like I did the inner work. I'm back good. That's a freaking lie. It's no such thing as being healed. So I put myself back out there, and I'm still the same person. I'm still dealing with the same traumas. I feel like I gave myself a couple months, and I just jumped back in the water head first, and I wasn't ready. I was not ready. I wasn't ready to date. I wasn't ready to put myself back on the front street like how I did. And
Right.
I'm paying for it. Like I'm paying for all of that now because it's like I moved a little too quick with a lot of things.
You
in
don't
my life.
realize when you in it though.
You don't see it when you in it.
You don't see it when you in
At
it.
all. That quote is real. You don't see it when you in it.
You don't see it. But when you sit back and it's all said and done and you reflecting,
I wasn't ready.
you got to take that accountability though. I love it.
I took it.
Yeah, sit.
I definitely took it. That's why I'm learning now. I'm sitting back. I'm learning how to sit before I just react to things. And because, baby, when you're not healed, you're going to keep coming across the same type of patterns in people until you learn the lesson.
Until you learn the lesson, God will keep putting it in your face.
Yeah, so.
And that's the thing. Sometimes we overlook the lesson. We overlook the lesson by telling ourselves, like, oh, like, this is just, like, it must be meant to be. Like, no, you're missing the lesson, babe.
Yeah, so that's why you keep thinking this person remind you of this person and this person remind you of this person. Whole time is because you're not healed, babe.
Exactly.
You're not healed. You're not grasping the concept of what's in front of you. What was your favorite memory of 2024?
My absolute favorite memory of 2024 was starting tour.
Starting? So that was the end of the year for
October, yeah. My year, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Like, the top solid little piece of my year,
it was a little rocky.
It was a little rocky, but, like, it got really good when, you know, I started, like, pouring into me and focusing on business.
Yeah, so you say
part.
in October, baby, you went through the whole year until you had a great moment was tour.
And I'm not saying the whole year was just ass, but, like, well, not the whole top of the year was just ass, but, like, a lot of it was very much
like a blur.
I felt my cup wasn't full, not even halfway. It was very much low.
You was just living.
Running empty.
Yeah.
Just here. But, yeah, when I started tour, like, it was like a mindset shift, like getting in that bag. And I was moving, like, as soon as I started, like, at first I was panicking. But then when you sit back and you sit with it and I start figuring things out and everything was just, like, happening as it should, it just, I don't know, it put me in a really good headspace. And then I could pour into my career. And it was just really, really good, you know?
I'm not going to lie. I remember when we had a conversation, I'm like, I don't see how you not being on tour, you could have a bad day. Because the only ego boost I would need is me going and hearing people scream and shout my name.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, I'm really her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how can you be sad? You know, and especially, like, being on a tour that's
So
super big.
Yeah.
Like, only female. You were asked to be on this tour. Like, requested. Like, you are really living in one of your dreams for real. So it's like, girl, what the heck? How can you be sad?
Yes, and like all these opportunities like we talked about on my birthday episode, they just happened for me organically. So it's like, who would I be? I had to like clear my space to really lock in. Like, who would I be to be sad and like
that's how I felt.
Not take this opportunity, not take this opportunity, but take this opportunity for granted.
Exactly.
You know, the first day Arizona, the first show, I just like. Y'all, she surprised me at the first show. You made it to so many shows.
I made it to the first 3 shows, and then I had to go back home and be a mom.
But that's literally
I made it my
lot.
business.
Yeah,
because it was so
a lot.
like this is huge. You're never gonna forget this. So I had to be
and
there.
That was the only thing that probably would have made me sad is like not having like my family,
your family, or
but like
somebody.
My first couple weeks, like I had all of my loved ones like super close,
yeah.
and it made me feel really good. It was like it set the tone
mm-hmm.
for the first half of the tour, and yeah, like I was just full of gratitude, like seeing everything, sitting there watching the whole show, and like just thinking I'm a part of this. Like this is crazy. I could have never imagined. Like I mean, not saying I didn't see it for myself ever, but like just it happening. It's just like wow, you know.
Right.
And yeah, like when I do go on stage, I do get that ego boost. I'm gaining new fans every single day.
Every city.
People are getting to witness me grow in real time, like seeing the elevation.
Just seeing from now to the videos that people post of you, I'm like, oh, she feeling herself.
Literally.
She feeling herself.
Every show, I feel like I get better. And this show is just me on stage.
Yeah.
So I'm really like figuring it out because I feel like I got to do it by myself. So I know how to do it. And then when I do have dancers, when I do have like different little
it's just an addition,
things,
not a necessity.
Exactly. Like I know how to do this by myself.
Yeah.
So I just love that people are seeing my journey in real time. I love that. So that was the best part of my year.
I love that.
Yeah.
That was huge though. That's a great best part of your year. What are you talking about?
No, I ain't saying it ain't. It feels great. But what was yours?
Favorite memory? I would probably say purchasing my home.
That's big.
Yeah. I only say it was the best memory because it's been something that I've been so afraid to do.
And I was just about to say that because you was literally like, should I do it? Should I do it?
Stepped out on faith and just did it. And I probably never expected myself to do it because I've been in the process of looking for homes over the past 3 years. If nobody knew, y'all know now. And I kind of just it was one of those things like, I'm okay. I'll just stay where I'm at. Comfortability, stagnant, just used to always wanting to stay in the same thing because that's all I knew. Mm-hmm. So I had a meeting with my accountant and we were just going over like how much I'm wasting in rent. And I was like, I was disgusted by it. And I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to really just step out on faith and just do it.
Everything happened when it's time.
And I was in the process, y'all, lost out on my earnest money twice because the house that I originally was interested in, I was like, I don't want this house anymore. I'm a penthouse girly, so I'm like, I need to find something. I don't want to have a house with security. Like, I just don't trust it enough for me to just say, this is going to be my forever home. So I'm like, let me find me a little penthouse. One came. It fell out of nowhere.
Unreal.
Like literally how it happened, you really just got to sit and let God work for you.
Yes.
I sat still, took the L with the earnest money in the 2 homes that I did have because they weren't penthouses. And something fell in my lap and I just went with it and it worked out. And it's working out and I'll be moving in my place soon. I can't wait. But yeah.
I love that. Like, I'm so proud that you actually took that leap on faith and just
did it. Did it.
The hardest part sometimes be just doing it.
Yeah.
Frappe, sit.
No risk, no story.
Yeah.
For real. So you really got to just take the risk because it's something I can talk about now. Like, it worked out for me. It's working out for me. So that's the beauty. Friend, can we talk about you just got your place too, though? Like,
I ain't buy.
Nah. Fuck
damn
that.
near shit.
Friend went big on big. Can we talk about it?
We can definitely talk about it because it's one thing that I'm very proud of for myself.
I'm so proud of you, too.
All right, bye.
I feel like people don't really talk about how hard it is making a place home, and you really did that with this spot, and you feel the difference. Like,
yeah, I
can you talk about?
Can I talk about what?
Can you talk about what you did different this time to make your house a home?
I've had a lot of good furniture, and like normally I take my furniture with me from place to place to place. But this place, I wanted to just completely do it different. So I got rid of, when I say everything, like I decluttered, and I really started to feel like with my last place, you know, I was just holding on to different energy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like looking at the same stuff, just holding on to energy, like stuff reminded me of stuff. Like I did a whole clean out, a whole 360. I got rid of all my furniture. I did a major clothing clean out, and I bought everything new.
So you started from scratch?
I started from literal scratch. And I'm doing all of this while I'm on the road. But like, when you want something, you will get it done.
You're going to make it
happen. And I work with this interior designer.
Clock it. Yeah.
And she helped me a lot. She helped me out a lot. Like, she took my ideas and just amplified them. And I literally have my dream place. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I got a fucking vanity room that looks like a set.
Y'all, it's so fire.
My bedroom looks like a hotel. My bathroom looks like a hotel. Like, it literally looks unreal. But like, everything was tailored down to the T from what I would like, you know? And it's like, another thing I realized too, like, God put you in a position to be able to do these things for yourself for a reason.
So do it.
So do it.
So do you recommend the girlies to invest in an interior designer?
Yeah, 1,000%. Because I'm not, like, I ain't gonna say I'm too, like, I've done all my other places, but this place just looks like it's different.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that I did do it.
Okay, so girlies, y'all hear that?
And if you have the time, like some people have the real time to sit up, it's a lot of details that go into it.
But I feel like you could have style, but still not know how to execute that in a home.
Yes, in a home. That's what I'm saying.
Because I know what I like. Like, I could pick out a couch and be like, that's fire. But to make it look fire with like the accessories and everything else.
The little table decor.
The fucking, the patterns and the textures on the wall and stuff like that. Like, I be needing help with that type of stuff.
All of that stuff, it literally matters. And what she did with my bathroom, bro, I would have never even thought. Yeah. I'm going to do a mini house tour now that I'm
You should. I'm not going to lie. You really should. I literally be calling her like, flip your camera. Let me see.
Right. It's so funny, friend.
I like, flip the camera.
But you know, I used to be in a big ass townhouses. Yeah. Now that I'm like put up, secure, safe, I feel like I can do like a mini house tour.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you could describe 2024 in one word, what would it be?
What's yours?
I was about to say patience.
Patience.
2024 took a lot of patience. Like, I had to like sit with myself a lot so I can make it to the end of the year to like be able to experience everything that I just talked about. Patience, because I could have crashed out.
And you could have honestly crashed out to the point you missed your blessing.
Exactly.
So yeah, patience is a good one. Yeah. I would say mine is awareness. If I had to put my 2024 in words, awareness. And I say awareness because I felt like 2024, I had all the answers and I was healed and ready for whatever I got myself into. For me to really have to sit with it and it not work out, for me to say, dang, I still wasn't healed from 2023. I thought I was ready. I thought I was ready to get back out in the field and I wasn't. And I'm paying for that. Yeah. So I would say awareness. Yeah. Because baby,
you gotta be aware to even realize.
You gotta be. I didn't realize I was. Bitch, I cut my hair off.
Yeah. I know.
It says
that's
a lot.
Insane. It looked good.
It was cute. It was a moment.
You really did a thing, but
it was a moment.
If
but
only people knew.
I don't play about my hair. I love my hair. Like, I was definitely going through something. But did you have any New Year's resolutions for 2025, Miss Dior? What were you doing for What did you do for New Year's?
I was chilling.
You ain't do nothing crazy.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't want to really.
Because you was on tour still.
I was on tour, so like it was in between my break. So I really just wanted to be relaxing, you know?
Chill.
I just wanted to chill.
Yeah. 2025.
What you do?
I was in Bahamas.
Y'all look like y'all had so much fun.
I was like, you know what? It's time for me to have fun. I'm going to end this year with a bang.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go out of town. We're going to go on a little girls trip. And we're going to do our big one in Bahamas.
Mm-hmm.
So we went, and I'm not even going to lie, it wasn't even that fun.
Wait, you did all that?
It wasn't because
really?
I would say it wasn't fun because I don't know. I wasn't in a good mental space, man.
So you couldn't like really lock in and just
enjoy it. Yeah.
But you were surrounded by like your friends.
I was with my friends. Auntie Tanya came. It was cool. I ain't gonna say it just was one of them trips. It was cool. It was like a chill trip.
You knew it could have like where you could have been.
Well, you didn't come.
I know.
So it probably would have been better if you would have came.
Literally, I know.
So yeah.
But it's okay. My New Year's resolution was to I had like a list. I made a list for myself.
Well, just give us the main one.
The main one, build a closer relationship with God, create my own.
Babe, I said one.
Oh, you said main one.
Give us the one.
Look, in my head, I already knew what I wanted to give.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, main one. Yeah, I guess that's the main one.
Build a relationship with God.
Let me give you two.
Okay, two.
Because my next one was to learn 2 new skills.
Okay.
And I think that's good.
Are you still doing the piano?
Yes. I bought a piano.
She got a piano. That bitch, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. That bitch house cold. We
that
gotta
thing
get into
nasty.
We gotta get into it. Like,
Yeah,
seriously, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. So a skill is gonna be piano and then
cooking.
Okay, cooking.
Like, cause I'm
Friend,
really.
you know how to cook.
No, I need to learn how to cook a Thanksgiving meal and a Christmas meal. Like,
get in there for real.
So I can, you know what I'm saying? Create my own little holiday traditions.
She's trying to get in there for real.
Yeah.
I respect that. Okay, so great. Closer with God, 2 new skills.
Mm-hmm.
Love that. What are you doing to work towards that? Of course, piano lessons. Yeah, are you going to start piano lessons?
Well, Tay actually know how to play the piano, so she's been teaching me. But I'm actually going to like take my own time to really
dedicate time
to teach
to
myself
learn.
Because you can teach yourself.
Really?
Yeah. I mean,
it's all about knowing the notes.
Yeah, it's all about knowing the notes. If you lock in, you can teach yourself.
And then as far as cooking, what are you going to do to just start cooking more?
Yeah, when I'm home, I'm actually going to start 2 meals a week.
Okay.
2 meals a week.
You're going to like that, though. Once you do 2 meals a week, you're going to be craving your own food.
Yeah.
That's how it starts.
Yeah. What about you? What's your New Year's resolution?
Just stay. I mean, I started the gym back in September, but staying consistent with a healthier lifestyle for myself and just more structure.
Love
and
that.
I've been doing that. So, because more structure to me comes with like cooking, more home cooked meals, being on time.
You do good.
Learning how to align. Yeah, I know. I'm saying I want to keep that up though.
I still need my chili. No shade.
No shade.
No shade.
I got you on a chili, friend.
What are your 3 goals for 2025?
Well, what are your 3 goals? Because I just answered, so give me some time to think.
Okay.
So your 3 goals for 2025 are?
My 3 goals for 2025 would be to start really romanticizing my life down to the T. I think that started with my home. Like, my home, like,
great first step.
Yeah. With my branding, start making it more music oriented. Like, my brand is kind of more lifestyle.
Absolutely.
I want to dedicate it more to like my music and my career.
I agree with that.
Mix it in with a little lifestyle, but more music career wise. Like,
right.
Less lifestyle. And my 3rd one would be I guess more like family time around people like I love.
I think you should the gym.
Oh, the gym.
Like, come on.
That's like a part of romanticizing my life, like pouring into me.
Okay, that is. I feel like being around family too is a part of that.
Yeah.
Because it's like you spending time with the people you love.
Well.
Okay.
I could say like I said I wanted to read 12 books this year. Or
that's very good.
Yeah.
Great thing to.
So that's a goal of mine.
Work towards.
You didn't went out the end of the year with a bang. Drop JCB. What's next? Like,
Of course, just expanding my brands and just noticing how much, just to throw this out there, not JCB. Wait a minute. We shipped over 60,000 orders just last year.
What?
Crazy.
That's insane.
I know. Like, out the warehouse. That shit is crazy. So I really had a great year. And I just remember getting the 100,000 orders like this time last year. So the fact that I almost did 100,000 orders in 1 year, it's like,
bro,
my business is growing.
You're doing
every day.
amazing.
Yes, it's really insane. I feel like JCB, I thought Wait a Minute was my passion, and granted it is. I love clothes. I love getting dressed every day. I love making other women or making clothes to fit every type of body that is out there. But once I realized that JCB is like, every day I wake up, I can show off and promote my brand. It's like, oh my, it's just, I have so much in store for it. Yeah. Like, it's a lot
It built
funner.
up a whole nother passion.
Yes. I didn't even realize that.
I love that.
I am this much into like beauty and stuff like this because I never really like paid attention. You don't realize until you selling something that you actually, exactly. Yeah. But just having this is just bringing out a whole different side of me.
I love that.
So just expansion, man. That's all I want for 2024. 2025. Oh my goodness. 2025, baby.
2025.
Do you believe in any of the New Year rituals? Like, basically
eating the grapes up under
the table, New Year's kiss, you're gonna live forever with that person.
I believe in God.
Hello.
All these rituals, baby, my year gonna look like whatever God got already.
Regardless of if I'm in church, if I'm under the table eating grapes.
Regardless.
Respectfully. I love that.
And that's just that.
I agree with that. Do you have any relationship expectations for the new year?
Relationship, like boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah.
I'm romanticizing myself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not against it if it happens, but honestly, no. I'm going to say no. I don't. Because I don't think I'm ready for it was a question. Wait, I typed it up because somebody asked me this.
Okay. Let's get into it.
Am I in a space to love correctly? I don't think so.
Yeah. Like, you wouldn't even know if the perfect man came to you how to handle it.
Yeah.
Because you feel like that because you still have some healing to do, or
I think I have a lot of inner work to do because everything is just a reflection of you. It's all about you. So even when we put ourselves in toxic situations and everything is a reflection. That's the lesson we're supposed to learn. Like, reflect on you and figure out what it is. I don't feel like I'm in the space to love because I got to do a lot of work with myself. It's a lot of work I gotta do. So no, I don't see a relationship for me in 2025. Do you?
No. I'm telling you, I'm still healing from 2023, 2022. Everything is piling up on me and I am paying the price for it now because I'm so much more aware. Yeah. Once you really sit with God, he gonna bring everything to your front door. Like, oh, literally. Well, I tried to tell you this time, but everything just start making sense. Yeah. And that's the point. That's the stage of my life that I'm in. Like, everything is really making sense. Like, oh, this why so-and-so reminded me of so-and-so.
Right.
Because I still got so much work I need to do. So, yeah, I feel the exact same. I'm not ready for it. But I do feel like the more inner work we do and we start romanticizing ourselves, once we choose us, everything around us is going to choose us as well. And I do believe in that because once you just pour into you, everything else just flows naturally. And I feel like we have to fill up our cups ourselves before we could pour into others. And that's the stage I'm in my life. Like, I can't keep building up other people to feel like they're him and I'm not feeling like I'm her. Yeah. Because that's what I do in a relationship.
That's the thing. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, we need to date people who like themselves, you know? So it's not like I have to build you up or you got to build me up. We could just come to each other built.
Yeah, but that's where we going wrong at, and that's why the dating pool is so ass because
that's why we gotta work on ourselves.
That's why we gotta work on ourselves and just rock it out solo until it is time for us to meet our match. But right now, I think that what you about to say?
Like, I don't know, my brain be wobbling a little bit. Like, It's so many people who are avoiding that inner work. Like, so many.
Everybody. That's why we keep getting into these instant gratification situations. They don't work, then we jump to the next thing because we aren't healing. So that's why we keep running into these situations that remind us of the last one, because we keep running away from the real issue. Like, why do you keep accepting the bare minimum?
Yes.
Why don't you love yourself enough to know that first red flag? Get the fuck on.
Why are we glorifying?
Why are we glorifying the bare minimum?
The things we can do for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, God be putting it in our face like, yes, you tripping.
You really tweaking. That's why I say I tweaked out. Like, we got to really heal, for real. That's all I be saying now to us. What I be saying?
We got to heal.
We got to heal, man.
We got to heal, man.
That's
for real. Down to the nitty gritty, like, not even to do with, like, relationship shit.
Not just even relationships. Even, like, as far as business decisions I make. Like, I'm finding myself just, like, being in a space now where I know when to say no. I know when to turn down certain opportunities that don't work for me. Let me just throw this out there. The other day, fire company reaches out to me, and they're like, "Send what number?" So I say a crazy ass number because I know my worth.
Yeah, period.
I shoot out a crazy number, crazy number, crazy. And honestly, the person that I told, the person that was, in communication with the company, she like, "You sure? What if they say no?" I said, "Baby, if they say no, we got to have enough confidence that they're going to come back eventually." Exactly. I said, because like just looking at my numbers for JCB, wait a minute, and like really sitting, like I do this shit for real. I'm not working with these companies that are willing to pay me the bare minimum.
It got to make sense. It got to make sense. You're doing this for yourself now.
So we give them the number and they were like, they declined it. And guess what? I felt so happy being able to say I'm not lowballing myself to accept the bare minimum. And that was my first time, because granted, it would be a look. It would be such a moment that, oh shit, Jayda, you working with... I'm cool, because guess what? I can make that same type of money, and I do them same numbers by myself.
Thank you.
So, yeah, it starts with us.
It starts...
Even in business decisions.
Everything. Baby, that's what I'm saying.
Romanticizing myself. I'm hurt. Literally. I'm not about to take the bare minimum because you a corporate company.
With nothing in life. Every corner. We're not accepting the bare minimum.
Absolutely not.
Not relationships, not in business, nothing. We're not playing shit small.
Absolutely
not even just 2025. For the rest of my life, I'm not playing shit small.
And it starts now.
Yes.
Because then it becomes just how we live and how we move.
What we said, we living every day like we on Twitch.
Living every day like,
bitch, the people
baby, the cameras are following.
Literally.
We gotta clean this shit up.
Yeah, we gotta clean this shit up.
Respectfully. With that being said, what's something that you are looking forward to 2025?
With that being said, I'm looking forward to all of the new doors that's gonna open in 2025. All of them business ventures, music. Yeah, that's really what I'm looking forward to. I'm
excited. We even gonna do like some business stuff together as well, aside from Act Normal. That's why JCB is so fun, because it's like limitless. Like,
we about to do everything.
We about to just get our hands in everything.
Y'all gonna see.
Y'all gonna see. We don't even gotta talk about it.
Exactly.
But I'm excited for business and just you as well. Like, I keep telling Des, like, it's time for you to have a link in your bio aside from music, because we have to monetize.
Oh, Bookie, it's coming.
We have to monetize seriously off of our lifestyle. Like, seriously, you are known for putting that shit on. It's time for you to really get paid off there.
I feel like with everything, like any selling point you have about yourself, I feel like you got to capitalize off of it.
That's all I'm doing.
Everything. I wake up. What it is.
I wake up living like that. Yeah. Like, for real, it matters, and that's why I'm like, it's time for you.
But I wanted to like really pour into music first. But it's like, I mean, I've been doing that.
Yeah, you've been doing it.
So now it's time to like open up them other avenues for myself.
Exactly, and it's like, I feel like you are around all the answers, you know? Like,
I am.
Like, bitch, it's time. It's cool. We don't even gotta talk about it.
We ain't gotta talk about it.
Loyal's getting a lot older, and he's actually like, Loyal used to be real scary. So when it comes to like heights and things like that, he just is so against it. But now that he's getting older, he's like, Mommy, like, he just showed me Tokyo on his YouTube short the other day. Like, I want to go to Tokyo. And I'm like, oh, it's up. Like, I want to start traveling more, but with Loyal, because I keep experiencing, the other side of the world, and it's like, I want him to be able to experience those things now, especially that he's older. Yeah, he's older now, and he's like he's like a little tourist. Like he loves sightseeing. He loves visiting places. So it's like
he's the perfect travel buddy.
I'm looking. He is. He love good food. He love eating. He love restaurants. So that's something I'm looking forward to.
Loyal is like ahead of his time. It's kind of scary. He said y'all, this morning when I called Jayda, Loyal had literally just asked her like, okay, so when am I gonna come on the podcast?
Random, as if he knew. He didn't even know I was filming today. He just randomly brushing his teeth.
And I'm like, okay, Loyal, you about to have your big debut, you know? And then we like, well, but first time you came on the podcast, Jayda birthday episode, you was acting shy, like totally not acting like yourself. He said, well, I'm not like that no more because it's a new year, new me.
It was so funny.
The kids' comebacks be faster than mine. I could not believe it.
Yes, new year, new me was crazy. He was like, he's ready now. So we definitely got to plan Loyal's Act Normal episode. Yeah. Because he is ready. He is suited and booted. And he said he is ready to come on Act Normal.
What's something you wish people would bury in 2024 when it comes to you?
I wish just the whole baby mama title would just vanish.
You're so much like you don't even show up as a baby mama.
I feel like we could just bury it. Like seriously, like I don't know. I think after you have achieved so much without that title, it should just never be something that they associate with you. Yeah. But it's cool. I just wish it would get buried. It is never going to get buried because that's people's projection to like make themselves feel better because like bitch, you're just a baby mama, but I'm a rich baby mama. Like seriously,
it's not really much people like label me as for real. Yeah, like negatively, like they be saying like little shit here and there, but it's not like excessive.
Nothing that is
like, yeah.
No,
what?
I think they should bury the whole she needs to stick to modeling.
Oh yeah,
that's something that needs to get buried.
That is something that y'all can bury.
Because clearly,
but I feel like when people say things like that, like it's projection. But you would think they say that to me because it's like I'm just shooting and I'm missing. You know, like I'm getting crazy opportunities for myself. Like I'm literally, y'all are watching me grow like right before your eyes. So I feel like people just say things to me because they're scared to chase their own dreams. They don't believe in themselves, and the fact that I believe in myself so much, they want to try to play me small. Right. Baby, I'm not.
We just talked about this. We literally just talked about this the other day when we were saying like,
I'm sorry I don't view myself how you view yourself.
They not gonna get it at first until you make it.
Yeah.
And that's why lately like I'm not one to like post numbers and stuff, but like sometimes you gotta like prove motherfuckers wrong.
But I feel like I do that
your whole lifestyle, your whole existence. You're on tour. Like it speaks for
literally.
It. Yeah. You don't. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. But I don't like. That's something they should bury because it's like the proof is in the pudding. Like this girl is on tour.
Literally,
you have
do both.
Songs that have done amazing. But maybe they say that because you haven't dropped a lot of songs, or maybe just give them a project. Maybe they won't say that if you give them a project.
It's my artistry. It's mine. It belongs to me. I can do it up to my liking.
I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's something they should bury for sure.
They should bury it. It's like it don't matter to me. It's like I can have a #1 hit song. They still gonna say what they say.
They gonna find something to say. But that's why we say you have to like.
Because we did have a #1 hit song, Favorite Girl.
Yeah, people don't get it until.
Stone Cold. Leave her alone, baby.
No, that's not true. Because even when you do make it, they still gonna like.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter. Like I literally, speaking of, just bagged a very, very cute contract, modeling. Nothing to do with music.
You could do both.
I can do both.
You can do whatever.
Very cute coin. This tour has been 4 months. Very, very cute coin.
Hello.
I can do both. I'm showing you I can do both. So don't play me small because you play yourself small. But yeah.
That's something they should bury though.
They should bury that, respectfully.
What's something you wish people would bury in 2024 in general?
I feel like people should bury the whole like just speaking negatively publicly.
Oh, girl, bye. Where there's good, there's bad.
I get it. But like it's almost insane how a person will literally take the time out to like screenshot something, record something for a minute just to say something negatively. Like, I need y'all to heal.
Yeah, but honestly, that's like free marketing. That's how I look at it. It
is, but like people really need to stop stemming that negative energy.
No, but you got to have people put here to do those things so we know what we don't want to ever be.
Yeah.
For real.
That's a fact.
Like, we need people to crash out every day, be mean, project.
I just want them to want better for themselves.
Yeah, but one day they might get it. But until then, we have to look at them as examples for what we never want to become. Like, them bitches be losers, for real. No shade. And honestly, where there's good, there is evil. And you have to know that we're going to have to deal with these type of things.
I understand that this is what it come with, but it's just...
Free promo, goddamn it! I don't have to pay for no marketing. I dropped JCB, y'all. When I tell you the amount of backlash that sold us out is crazy. I did not have to pay for not one PR kit because people are naturally going on JaydaCheaves.com, JaydaCheavesBeauty.com and buying that shit. Just off of the fact that people are making so many bad, not even reviews, negative videos. I'm
not gonna lie.
Talking about the price point, just talking shit. Ain't even get the kids.
But it turned you up.
Turned me up.
I can low key, high key say the same thing because
Facts.
My tour content has been going up. Like everything.
More smoke just turned me up.
People are excited to see me. Coming to my set, excited to see me. We just added meet and greets. A meet and greets going up. Like, it's only turning me up. So
free promo. That's what I'm saying.
Keep
like
doing it. Damn. So I don't know. Like when it comes, Barry, what in 2024?
Yeah, we gotta just
keep it up. Everybody
keep doing what y'all doing.
If
you're a loser, keep losing. If you're a winner, keep winning. Like for real, respectfully.
What's something new that we can expect to see from you this year?
Honestly, I'm really just trying to tap more into, because what y'all hoes ain't gonna keep saying is I can't motherfucking dress. So I'm really trying to tap more into my looks and really switching it up because
I feel like you dress for you.
And that's never gonna change.
There's no such thing as you can't dress or you can't dress. What there's no right or wrong way to dressing. That's the thing about fashion.
I feel like my whole career, my whole time being on social media, because that low key is my career, I have dressed for me. I always just do what works for me. But I do want to play in more fashion to let them know, babe, I could be covered and still give the same type of sex appeal that I give when I'm wearing a bodysuit. You just want to
step out of your own comfort zone. You're not really doing it for them. You want to step out of your comfort zone.
No. Well, yeah. It's never for them. But I'm just about to really put that shit on and show y'all hoes that I really do this shit for real. Shit up too. And I can switch it up. I could go corporate. I could go sexy. I could go chic. I like to play in fashion. I like to play in looks. I don't have a designated...
There's no right or wrong way to dress in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't have a designated, is it called a genre of fashion? I feel like I dress, I do street.
You wake up every day and put business, on what you feel like wearing.
Respectfully, but I am wanting to, I'm really ready to
playing some different type of fashion.
Some different type of looks. I can see that. I want to do that. And
I said the same thing. Yeah.
You too. Even just switching the aesthetics of our Instagram. Yeah. The way I used to pose and take pictures. It's it's really time for me to turn this shit up.
I see that. Yeah.
Because we can.
Because we sure can.
Music. When are we expecting some new music from you?
I'm actually about to drop a single on January 31st. Called No Service. I've been performing it on tour and it sounds amazing. It sounds crazy.
I like No Service.
It's about where I'm at in life right now.
It's a real sexy song. It's actually sexy. It's kind of all about pouring into you. Yep. I don't got time for you.
I ain't got no service for these things, period. Because I really don't. 2025, it's the perfect song to start off 2025 for me right now where I am, because I don't have no service for no bullshit.
And if it don't make sense, I got to remove myself.
Period. I literally just don't have no service for it. Frappe! That sound like somebody ghetto mama. Can you put her on her leash and literally
tie her to a camera?
Lock her up.
Tie her to a camera. Frappe,
come here. Frappe, come here.
Girl, go over there.
Gone. But where?
That's how the mama
hop on this couch now.
She go,
where her leash at?
She gonna go lay up under you.
Wait.
Can we please talk about how tour got extended? This has been the longest tour in history.
This has been the longest tour.
4 months. Can we talk about it?
Yes. So at the beginning, we had the Arizona date. So we all go to LA that next morning because Arizona and LA 6 hours apart or something like that. And initially the dates were days after each other.
Right.
Back to back, and then some shows had a day in between. So Rod has this massive stage, like the stage so far, so big, so many details
huge
to it. And he got so many like different moving parts to his set. They underestimated how long it'll take to move that stage to every city. That being said, it was like a lot of back and forth, and they knew like a whole bunch of dates got like rescheduled in the beginning because it was like, okay, if we keep spot dating, we never gonna find a solution with the issue.
So let's just spread everything out.
Let's just figure out the whole new schedule. So while that was going on, we were in LA just waiting around for answers because, you know, it was just like up in the air for everybody. Everybody just was low-key waiting because we was just as confused as people because it was a production thing. Like, they had to figure it out. So we was waiting around in LA for a long time, and then we did I think we did Dallas and Houston.
Oh, yeah.
We picked up on those days, and then we took a break, and then Detroit. I think after the Detroit date, that's when they dropped a new schedule.
Right.
And I like nutted up a little bit because, you know,
it's a little overwhelming.
It's a lot of overwhelming. Like, it was a lot. It was a lot. And I had to like rethink because even though I signed my deal, tour is out of my budget because the deal, like with the deal I signed, it's more so like a partnership.
Okay.
You know, so it's still like I'm independent. I own. It's like the type of deal I wanted.
Yeah.
But it comes with things,
you still be having to foot the bill.
I'm still having to foot the bill myself.
Right.
So I was like, damn, like, you know, now we got to rethink numbers. We got to do this. But like I said, I just had to calm down. Like, tour has taught me a lot.
Yeah.
I had to really calm down. Patience. Oh, my goodness. Patience. Yes. Patience. And we had to go back to the drawing board, strategize, and figure out how we was going to tackle this whole tour because I got a whole team traveling with me everywhere. So we just had to like rework numbers and figure it out. It was just a lot of stuff. Like, I put a lot of money in and just had to like
learn as you go.
Learn as I
went. It was
went.
a lot to learn as you go.
So I didn't miss out on money, made money, but it's all a part of the process. But now we got it together. We're on the second leg now. We got one more month. And I'm excited.
Yeah, that's lit though. Because more dates, more money. Like, that's how I look at it. She like, I'm tired. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna be tired when you see that cha-ching.
Period.
So let's wrap this shit up.
I ain't too tired to miss a date.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that.
Exactly.
But definitely, sometimes I be like, now that we're on the second leg, I get a little lonely. I be a little tired.
I get it. We sit on FaceTime all day long.
From the moment I get on stage to the moment I get off the stage.
Literally.
It's insane. But yeah.
I really be there with her, but on the phone. That bitch loves talking on that FaceTime. Auntie.
They can't even hear the videos on Snapchat because I be too busy on FaceTime.
Getting ready, videos silent. Because she too busy yapping on FaceTimes. That's some auntie shit. So, did you have time to rehearse? Like, how does this work? Or you kind of just put yourself out there because you and your DJ kind of like flow so naturally? Yeah. Is this something y'all practice or is this?
Well, he's been my DJ since 2021. So,
okay, y'all have a relationship.
Yeah, we got a relationship. So he get me. He know, like, you know, his cues. I know my cues. And a lot of the time on stage, everything be organic.
Yeah.
So we did 3 rehearsals before tour initially started, before we went to LA, before we went to Arizona. But since then, we haven't had another rehearsal.
Yeah.
Baby,
y'all, it is insane to watch. Like, I got teary-eyed, especially the show with your mom, because she was like recording and like she tapped me and was like pointed at desk, and I was just like stop right now, let's not do this.
They love getting so simple.
It was so crazy because just watching the elevation from when you used to be doing hostings and stuff to now, how confident you are on the stage, it's like crazy. And I remember, was it your birthday tour? She wanted us to come on stage.
Dallas.
Yeah, was it Dallas? Dallas.
I performed on my actual birthday.
And just seeing how confident she is walking out in front of all those people, I nutted up. I was like, I can't do it. I'm not going out there. Her DJ was like, but you said you... I was like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't got it in me to go out and walk in. No, I can't do it. But that is so raw how you just do it with so much confidence. And your aura it just speaks volumes. And that's why when we be praying, I always be like, I pray that this stage that you're about to take tonight aligns you to meet even new fans and people that are becoming familiar with you just off of your aura alone, because I know so many people after you get off that stage, they like, damn, what was her Instagram? Like, okay, let me go follow her. Just because you really just handle the stage.
People be in my comments after every show, like even like a week later, and be like, "Oh, I seen you in Dallas.
Yeah.
Oh, I seen you here."
She really owns the stage, y'all. It's actually crazy to watch because she's so like, well, not to me, but like shy and like shelled a little bit. So just seeing you be a whole different.
That's Dior.
Do you have like an alter ego?
Yes, that's Dior up there.
Wow. No, seriously, I'm being so for real.
I really channel it. I'm not kidding. Like
I could tell the difference.
Literally.
And it's like right when she get off, she be right back.
Literally. That's why, like, when I see like videos, any videos, it good or bad, like I never like let it get to my head because it's like I'm still working, I'm still growing, and I'm just really allowing everybody to witness me grow. But yeah.
What do you think the biggest lesson you learned on tour was?
The biggest lesson I learned would be structure. Like, it's brought me so much structure because everything everything is like
punctuality,
like,
time,
from hotels
times,
to getting on the road at this time. Like, we can't miss a beat,
because it'll throw everything off.
It'll throw everything off. So like a lot of structure, even like with the financial side and like the times, all around the board. Structure.
Yeah.
Because I can't just be on the road. Like, being that we in LA, I can't just go shopping in LA because we not here from that. But normally I would do some shit like that.
You would do that. Yeah. And so, just like knowing discipline. Like, okay, I can't go out tonight because I have a show tomorrow. I gotta chill. Discipline. Or I can't drink. So discipline, structure. That's so good. What has been your favorite show so far?
My favorite show probably would have been, it was this show, I think it was Columbus or Cleveland.
Ohio?
Yeah. Cincinnati.
Ooh.
It was crazy. And you want to know why it was so crazy? Something happened like right before I went on stage, and I literally was like a little emotional, like crying a little bit. And soon as I went out there and I sat down, because I be having to sit down to like gather myself every time. Like, I always sit on the steps because I be like low key freaking out. But for some reason, when I do go up there, it's just whatever. And God just showed me, like, girl, what is you crying for? Yeah. And the whole arena was, like, screaming.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The video is on my TikTok. It was insane.
Sometimes that's all you need. Little reminders. Yes, like
reality check.
It's all worth it. That was God's way of showing you, like, girl,
definitely.
I got you.
That's all I took that
look.
as. Mm-hmm.
For real. Yeah, you always do sit on the steps after. It's so cute.
I be saying that, yeah.
Either your feet be hurting or she be crying. That's why I say right when she get off the stage, it's like she go right back to desk.
Literally.
She either be crying on them stairs or complain about the feet hurting.
It's so funny. That's why I stopped wearing the heels. But I'm about to get like Cash Doll. Cash Doll be walking on a treadmill in heels. I get it, Cash. I get it.
It makes sense
It makes sense. You literally have to like train your feet.
Yeah, your body to be able to stand up for that long moving around.
My set is 20 minutes solid. And I'm walking, the stage is huge.
Yeah.
So imagine doing that in heels and nonstop, and you bending down,
I can't imagine.
Walking back and forth. Baby, them feet gonna start hurting.
What do you feel like something you had to overcome on tour?
Something I had to overcome.
Like, how do you deal with if you have a bad day, but you still got to show up? Like, what are some of the things that you have to do to make sure that, like, I still go up, and show out?
I had to overcome being so invested in, like, the issues and the problems. Like, letting it consume me because that'll fuck the whole vibe up.
Yeah.
And when my vibe be fucked up, it'd be really hard for me to, like, lock back in. So, like, in order to stay in this mindset, I can't get stressed out about nothing I can't control. Okay. So I literally just be, like, low-key washing my hands with shit. Even if it's, like, this problem, like, it'll figure itself out. Because I can't afford to be the one tripping about this.
Yeah.
And I'll, like, really lean on my team, too. Because they help out a lot as to why I don't be stressed out. I just lean on them and let them do their job.
Yeah, and not try to handle everything yourself.
Yeah, not try to really handle everything.
What city surprised you the most?
Probably Denver, Colorado.
Really?
Yeah, it'd be like them cities I've never been to.
That'd be like,
like
going crazy.
Yeah,
that's lit. And you could like map out in your head, like, when I do my own tour, these are places I need to visit again. So it's like,
I can't wait to
it's like a little science experiment, honestly. Like, you really learning and working crowds to know, like, what works for you and what don't work for you. This will be the last question because I feel like we kind of gotten into everything. But, like, as far as self-care, being on the road, how do you keep up with it? Because that's a lot of, like, day to day.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time, like, in my hotel room. So I be doing face masks sometimes, but resting the most. Like,
Yeah,
that's
just
my
chilling.
self-care. Yeah, just chilling. Sometimes we might, team, we all might go bowling or something like that, but that's on sporadic days where it's like, all right, we done spent 2 weeks on the road.
So for the most part, it's just you
resting, chilling, hotel bound.
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah. Another big thing that happened to you was signing with United Masters. Congratulations.
Thank
that
you.
Is, girl,
amazing.
So amazing. I remember just like talking about you signing and the fact that it actually came full circle and you did it. Can we get into...
Thanks for believing in me, friend. Like, you ain't never stopped just supporting me. You know how, like...
I would never.
You know what I mean? Like, if you feel
I don't know what that mean, though, because, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
Well, no.
I don't care if it's just us, the only two. We going.
Yeah.
You rocking, I'm rolling. So I don't know. I can't relate.
That's so important when somebody's growing and, pouring into themselves. It's just having those people.
Can you explain the difference, though, in signing with United Masters and signing with the label?
Well, with United Masters, I have a distribution deal. So they support me on the distro side.
Okay.
And they do funding with, the behind the scenes, like helping me gather records together.
So like marketing funding, and stuff like that?
Production behind the shit going on, studio time and stuff like that. So I get like a lot of support, but I still own everything, which is amazing.
Exactly what you wanted.
That's exactly what I wanted.
Oh, wow. There is a guy.
So it's like, that's why I say it's a partnership. We like family. They just gonna, support me.
They got your back. They literally your pat on the back. Exactly. Literally.
And I love that I found people and like everybody on the team, I love them. Like, it's super authentic, It's not people trying to force me to be something that I'm not. If anything, like pouring into who I am and we taking it to another level to amplify it.
Right. So you still got full control.
That. Yes, I still have full control and I can still be me.
So do you feel like that's the reason why you chose to go that route? Because you still have full control. It's exactly what you wanted.
Absolutely. Baby, I'm a businesswoman first.
So do you feel like this is going to help you expand your network?
Absolutely. Yeah. Every move I make is only to
expand and become better.
Yeah.
You've been dropping singles. You have No Service coming up January 31st.
January 31st.
When are we expecting a full project? I feel like an interviewer, like at the radio station. When should we expect a
My
full
focus
project?
is not on project right now. Like, I'm strictly focused on singles, and I might do an EP maybe fall, project end of the year, December.
But it's not a necessity.
It's not a necessity right now. It's really not where my head at. I'm just working. So we got No Service on the 31st, and then I plan on dropping another single February towards the end of the month. March, I might chill, get in the studio, work. But April, I'm coming with another single.
Yeah, and I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, like I'm just
singles low-key is the way to go.
Done sitting on my music. Like, I'm just going to start dropping because sometimes when you make a song for a place that you in life, it makes sense for right now. And that's the only way you're going to be able to pour that right energy into it because it's organic. It's
where you are.
Exactly. So I'm just about to start just putting it out there.
I agree with that. It has been a while since 2022 was your last project. So I definitely think even giving the people something is giving them a lot.
Yeah.
Especially with you not dropping since 2022. Like,
yeah.
It's been 3 years.
Yeah.
So.
Well, not us, my own single. Well.
No, I mean, that still counts.
Leave her alone. Dropped in 2022.
Yes, girl.
Time ain't real.
Yeah, it seemed like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. That seemed like a couple months ago.
Literally.
Now that seemed like a couple months ago.
Like, I want to say Leave Her Alone last year.
No, baby, that was 2022. Yeah,
we had Favorite Girl last year.
Favorite Girl was last year.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think the people are ready. I'm ready. Even hearing your new music, it sounds different. So, yeah,
and I think
me
releasing, like, on the schedule I plan on releasing will give people a chance to really grow with my artistry.
I agree with that.
Hear the evolution of me, the different sounds,
Yes, friend. Okay. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
I really am. Like, we don't really talk about the wins enough, just even in our friendship. Like, it's like, oh, you got a new house. Oh, you just signed.
Friend,
like,
no.
We
pour into each other a lot. Oh,
we
y'all should
do.
hear the combos. Oh, bitch, yeah, these hoes like, oh, yeah, friend, you did that. Like, oh, if we don't boast each other.
We do, but not for a way of like a huge celebration. Like, we pour into each other on a day-to-day. Granted, we have to.
We should start really making moments.
But we have to really start elaborating on these moments.
Yeah.
Because it's a big deal. Like, for real, it really is a big deal.
1,000%.
Like, flowers ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah. We need to, like, set up decorations, dinner, like, really, like, showing
romanticizing everything. Like, seriously. And we getting into that. Don't worry. But, like, the flowers ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah. Because it deserves more. Like
that's
bitch,
huge.
You just bought a new house. We about to go take a trip. Like, what? We got to celebrate.
Yeah, but no, fuck that. I'm talking about you signing. Like, this is something
I'm saying, period.
Really,
like, both of our wins. Like, both of
I
our
don't
big
think
moments.
we celebrated it enough, but it's okay.
Because, no, friend, you forget. When I signed, I went straight on the road. We haven't really
remember,
had a chance.
and all I could do was give you flowers.
Yeah, and that was amazing.
Your hotel room, but I just feel like we got to really, like, tap into that. That's huge. That's so transitional.
When I get off tour, that's our
okay, we're going to catch up.
I thought we talked about it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm shaming us a little bit, but it is because you have been on tour.
I've been on nonstop. Like, I really haven't had a break.
But you be coming home, so it's like I got to take some accountability too.
Friend.
I mean,
stop.
Okay.
No, because you do a lot, friend. Like,
I know,
relax.
but still, okay, whatever. Still, though, that was huge.
Yeah, it was.
You
huge,
signing is a big
do
deal.
lot. When I come to the house and she cook, I'll be very much.
I make sure my girl get a home cooked meal by any means necessary. Hello.
She was mad the other day because you cooked cream. Talk about some. Oh, she only make a cream a week because you here.
Oh my God! I said, do I smell a little jealousy?
Yeah,
because I asked her yesterday, but she's for sure gonna make it because you're here. Yeah, I am. This girl been on tour working her ass off.
It be the small things that I appreciate like that. Like, you do not have to do anything. But enough about me. Can we please change the subject? You just bought a house. Congrats.
Thank you.
Does it feel different? Like you still in your old place because you. What are you doing to your new? Please tell the people what you're doing.
So can't wait. I redo the house that I purchased. Tearing it upside down, like starting completely fresh. I want this to be
your dream,
like my dream. The houses that I like to look at on Pinterest and obsess over, I'm literally making my home that. So it's taking some time. I brought my house a couple months ago, but they say I'm not gonna be in it till March. So yeah, I'm just making it everything.
So much done. It's gonna be so much for you to like walk in. And
I'm excited.
It's insane. Like, going with you to the house to break down the first wall.
Oh, yes. You went with me.
Yes.
I was like, I needed Des with me.
3, 2, 1.
Get it. Ooh, get it. Get it. Go. Keep going.
Bro, it's like unreal. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, this is yours. Like, you in here tearing the place down. Like, this is yours.
It is crazy.
It's insane.
I can't wait to move.
So yeah, you doing the what is it? The demo. What do you call the people that, like, you know, it's like you building a house inside.
So the architects and the contractors. So I have like a whole team, and then I brought in my interior designer that did my place now.
That's my next question. You gonna have interior design?
It's 3 people on the team to just make it everything that I want it to be.
Baby, this is what you work for.
This is literally why I go hard. And that's why I keep telling myself, like, because I'm very cheap. Like, I might buy bags and stuff, but when it comes to real deal investments,
you gotta pour into it. You got to.
You have to, though. But I was just telling my accountant this, like, I'm real cheap when it comes to big stuff. And he was like, this time next year, I bet you're going to be so happy that you are in this space now, getting this done for you and your son's future. And I'm like, no, absolutely. But it's just a lot on me now because I've never wrote a check for $500,000 to a contractor. My chest,
babe.
Bro, I'd be like, what
I know that sounds insane.
It eats
but
me
you're
up.
able to do it, and it's like something you're gonna be able to look at. Like, this where your money going.
Yeah, this is what I work hard for.
This is what I paid for.
Yeah, but
you know,
it's a lot. It's hard.
It is.
But that's why I like.
And your
this
place
is
so
why
fire.
it's so important to work hard, stash that money, because when it's time for you to invest, it's like, okay, it's going to something that can benefit me one day in the long run. So yeah,
this is what pouring into you
looks like. For real.
You're able to do these things. Like, we don't have to wait on nobody. We could do this shit ourselves. And that is another reason, you know, we decided to, like, come to the conclusion
that these men aren't. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Because we do too much for ourselves.
We do a lot.
If
like,
you can't.
That's heavy, friend. You literally came in with, like, contractors and interior design. Like, what? That's crazy.
And still paying rent.
You still where you at.
Yeah,
but, like, I love that for you, though.
But God is amazing. And these men, if you can't offer and do the type of things I do for myself, it's like, what am I going against my morals to deal with you. It's like, it's not worth it.
You're just a distraction.
You nothing but a distraction, baby. I got work to do.
We glamorizing things we do for ourselves plus some. Like, we do it more, like, what?
I do way more. Nobody can match what I do for myself.
On
so
top of
if
that,
you're going to
babe,
come correct.
You wouldn't even have thought you was, like, cutting checks like that because you still, like, buying bags.
Oh, baby, I still got to celebrate. That me buying my little bags, that's me celebrating.
Yes,
like,
but
wow.
that's crazy, friend. Like, you're literally
Same for
doing
you
it.
though, bitch. Can we talk about
Yeah, but we're not. We just talked about me.
We gotta romanticize everything, baby.
We got to.
Because who else gonna buy me a bag
Sprinkle,
if I'm not
sprinkle.
buying it myself?
So I know you said that, you know, you had 2 places that you did attempt to buy and you lost money. Why was it still important for you to go through with buying a home?
Just because me paying the rent that I'm paying and because it's basically just me wasting money when I could be investing that money into a property that I own. I was like, it's time for me to just really have a true investment that's for me, because I purchased my mama home 3 years ago, back in 2022. And of course it's like, it don't really hit like my own because I don't live there. So I was like, it's time for me to do something for me and my son's future, something that he could rely on, and really start making more assets in my life than liabilities.
Yes,
and
I love that.
I really was like, I wrote it on my mood board that 2024 I was buying a house. So I really like stuck to my word, because I wrote it 2023 going into 2024 that was something I wanted to do. So I'm like, okay, it's time for me to just do it. And I feel like the distractions and things that came up for me to not get the other houses that failed or didn't fall through, all that was a part of the plan for me to find exactly what I needed. I ended up finding something that I absolutely love and can make my own, that's worth the same amount of, and same square footage as the house, bigger than the houses that I was looking at. But it's actually in a building, and I'm more secure for me and my son's safety. So
you got everything you wanted.
Everything just worked out and aligned perfectly. So yeah, I just felt the need that it was time. Like, I got the money. What am I waiting on?
What are you waiting on? Like, just do it. So
just
what
do
advice
it.
would you give to any females or anybody, period, that wants to, like, one day buy their own place? Like, what steps you feel like is necessary?
I feel like do it when you're ready. Find a realtor that is for you and not just for the money. Finding someone that actually cares about what you're about to invest in, and not just looking at you like a check. That's the first thing. And honestly, making sure it's the right choice. Like, making sure it's something, first of all, making sure you are actually in a space to want a home, because everybody is not meant to be a homeowner so soon. Like, I wasn't ready. I could have been did this, but I just knew I wasn't ready for the responsibilities that it came with. So seeing, like, and then buying homes isn't something that is just what my family does. Like, we don't know this type of stuff until you actually, like, can do it. So my aunt is into real estate. She coached me through it. That's who helped me buy my mom's house. She kind of like gave me the tools of like, okay, this is what you need to do. This is how it goes. She helped me through it. She kind of like held my hand. So now when it's time for me to do it for myself, she can help or come to me and tell me like, oh, this contract don't look right. Oh, make sure that they are adding this in so that you won't have to pay for this 5 years down the line if something go wrong with the plumbing. Like telling me and coaching me through all the things that I needed to do now that it's my turn to do it. So I ain't gonna lie, just having the right people around you and making sure you have a fire realtor that actually cares and is not just caring about the check that they're about to get. So I would say those are the main 2 things that matters, but just doing it when the time is right.
Okay. How does Loyal feel about the move? Because, baby, he love to brag on you.
Loyal is so excited. He keep asking like, when we moving? And I'm like, boy, I like to take him so he could see the process. Like, this is how it look now. He like, oh, it look different now. The other night we went, I took Nana so that she could see it because she hasn't seen it yet. And he was like, it look different already. So just allowing him to be a part of the process so he could see like, this is how it works. So one day when we are living in here, he could be like, dang, I remember this place looked like this. So
I wonder if he gonna sleep in his own room soon.
I hope so. Like, I'm praying.
He's gonna have a room tailored to him.
I pray we'll see.
So what's the story with the car? You went in and switched a key and...
Oh, gosh. So...
You left out and was like, yeah, I just got a new car.
Yeah. But, okay. That was a humbug. Total humbug. I lose my car keys because I had a meeting with Loyal's teachers and they're telling me, like, he needs to work on his motor skills more. He needs to be more independent. Basically, as a mom, you are babying your son to the point he does not know how to basically be like independent like other kids in his class. So I'm like beating myself up after the meeting. Like it was a lot on me. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to start letting Loyal open the door. G-Wagon doors are hard as fuck to open. So we leave in a warehouse, and
For the people that don't know what motor skills are, please tell them.
Motor skills is your body's way of using your muscles to perform tasks. So basically, writing sentences or doing other things that Loyal classmates are doing, he's falling short on because he doesn't have the hand strength. So the teachers are like, he's so smart, he's excelling in like when it's time to do verbal and comprehension skills, like he has it, but just when it's time to write things on paper, he's falling short. These are things you need to do. So I'm like, okay, this is my way of taking a step back. I'm going to start letting Loyal be more independent. We leave the warehouse. I'm like, Loyal, I don't care if we have to sit out here for 2 hours straight. You're going to open up the car door. G-Wagons, granted, they are a little bit hard to open. So I sit my keys on front of the car. He finally gets the car door open. I leave the keys on the front of the car, pull off from the warehouse. I get home. I don't know. I still don't get it because the car would say, you're missing the keys, not in the whatever. But I lose my car keys, house key. I lose everything. They have to tow the car from my place. I didn't recognize that I lost my car keys until the next morning when it's time to take Loyal to school. I'm like, wait, where the hell are my car keys?
Okay, what?
A mess. Just a mess. My life was in shambles. They come pick up the car from the garage, tow it to Mercedes. They're like, it's going to take 2 weeks for the new keys to come in because they have to send the key from Germany, program it to the car, whatever. Cool.
It takes a lot.
Time goes on. It's like the day after Christmas or Christmas Day, like the day after Christmas, matter of fact. I get a text like, your car ready, come pick it up. But we also just got a new 2025 G-Wagon. And do you want to see it? Do you want to see it? I'm like, yeah, let me see it. See it. Go pick up my car keys. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to just buy the car. Give me the G-Wagon. Even swap, no swindle.
Right.
Get the car, and then that's how I ended up getting a new car. But I'm like, you know what? It's okay because it's time for me to get a new car.
Yeah.
My G-Wagon was a little old.
And it's fine. We literally, everything we give ourselves, we deserve it.
We deserve it. I work so hard. Like, I really do work so hard.
Yeah.
So I got it. And, yeah.
As long as we not, like, overly indulging.
No, I don't overly indulge.
Yeah, I don't
for
think you
sure.
do.
I really
don't
don't.
think you
In the same way I pour into myself, I pour into others.
You do.
So it don't even matter. Like, I really don't even be looking at me blessing myself as an issue anymore because I do so much for other people.
Yeah, you do. And everybody around you. Literally.
Yeah, so that's why it's like, ain't nobody can ever make me feel bad.
So, first tell us about your journey starting JCB. How did you even, like, come up with this, get it into motion, and, like, what's your overall goal for the brand? Like, do you ever plan on selling it or anything?
So JCB came in motion. I tried to do this by myself like years ago, but I just didn't have the right resources. And I'm like, I don't want a manufacturer making stuff for the lips that's in China because I need all my stuff to be FDA approved in the United States. So if God wants this to happen for me, it's going to fall in my lap. I kid you not. I go to a meeting right after we started filming Impact. I go to a meeting with this guy, sit down with him, and he's like, what are some of your goals? Tell him my goals, and he's like, bro, I have some fire people that are in the cosmetic world that will help you map and line all this stuff up for your beauty brand. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, and you know, I'm used to people just coming to me with all these brilliant ideas, and they never really follow through with them. But this guy, he stayed true to his word and really put me in the rooms to meet these people that had like these chemists and all these FDAs and all this crazy stuff that I never even knew existed until I really got the ball rolling with JCB. So it was something we worked on for 2 years prior to it launching. And just sitting and investing and really sitting with an idea and seeing it unfold is really like
rewarding,
surreal to watch because it's like, dang, like we really did put in all the years for it to come out how it came out. So I wanted a product that not only was like cute for the girls, but hydrating and vegan. I wanted clean products. I wanted products that everybody could say, like, I could use that because it's actually healing my lips. It's not just something that, I could wear and just keep applying. Like, no, it's hydrating. It's good for your skin. So I wanted to give them my lip combo because they always ask, like, what do you be wearing on your lips? What do you wear on your lips? So I'm like, let me give them something that has 3 things in one kit. So brainstormed, came up with the fire formulas for exactly what I wear on my lips. And I remember when they came to me with the quantity, they were saying like the MOQ, which is the minimum quantity that you could use. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I could sell that many. And to know that we only have like 400 left and we just released in December, it just like,
that's crazy.
The
Bitch,
traffic
it ain't even been
that
6 months. It ain't even been 3 months.
it's crazy. Like, yo, that it's just crazy. Like, God has really been like showing out for me. And I just feel like all the hard work I've been putting in, like, it's speaking for itself. People that I never would imagine to wear Wait a Minute even, like, are wearing Wait a Minute. Natural, organic sales. Like, I'm not paying people to wear this
What's
stuff.
meant for you is for you.
Yes,
friend.
but it took a long time for people, because I started Wait a Minute back in 2021. It took 4 years of me really betting on myself and staying consistent for it to now pay off. So I feel like now Wait a Minute has built a name so strong for people to just say, oh, I'm buying that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care to wear Wait a Minute on my top because it's such a common, like, it's
Bro,
raw to
we
wear it
literally
now.
was just in the gym and seen a girl in a full Wait a Minute.
Yeah, like
I literally go to my hostess.
the hard
I
work
literally
paying
see
off.
it's normal. Like,
Yeah, like, this is the thing.
my DJ was just on a date with a girl and he flipped the camera. What she had on, friend?
Wait a minute.
Friend, I can't make
It's
this up.
crazy. Like, it's honestly crazy. So I just always tell y'all, like, never stop working, because I feel like a couple years ago when I first started Wait a Minute, like, I'm not wearing nothing that say Wait a Minute on my butt. Like, I ain't wearing that. But now it's like, that's all you
made it a
see. That's all you see. I just woke up and kept promoting myself, my brand, every freaking day I woke up, to the point now it's like, it's cool to do it. It's cool to wear it.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You inspire me to, like, just go for everything I want to do.
You have to. Like,
Start the trend. Do it.
Do it. Bet on yourself.
Bet on yourself.
Because once you believe in you, everybody else gonna believe in you too.
We know you successfully started Wait a Minute, which is fully closed. How was it making that transition from clothes to beauty?
Honestly, I feel like I've built Wait a Minute up so, like, I spent so many years building like a solid customer or consumer base that they trust anything I put out.
It's like
Because
this whole time while you've been like producing Wait a Minute, you've really been behind the scenes working
on JCB and just kind of learning the beauty industry, trying out different products, knowing what I like, what people like. I really pay attention to stuff like that. Even with clothes, like, I'm watching everybody just to make sure, like, I'm staying ahead of what is trendy, what's not trendy, what's gonna be in style. Like, all that stuff matters, because people in Paris and overseas, they're on to like fashion trends way before us, even like as far as beauties and stuff like that. So I follow a lot of those girls just to make sure, like, okay, this is about to be in the States soon. So like, you got to just make sure you stay ahead of the game.
Yeah,
like, that's what being a business owner is all about. So I would just say
staying ahead of the game.
Staying ahead of the game, staying on point, making sure you ain't making the same mistakes other people making.
Did you have any production setbacks with JCB?
Actually, yes. The company's name was not supposed to be Jayda Cheaves Beauty, and it ended up working out like that, just off of humbug, right at the last minute, right before I approved everything. It fell short because a company in Japan had the same name that I was gonna name the company. So they're like, we keep running into these issues. You trying to launch by a certain date, you're gonna have to just use your own name. And I'm like, can I do it? Are people, do my name hold enough weight? Like,
What?
I don't know. And it ended up just working out exactly how it worked out. Like, right at the end, we copywritten the original name, and then we came back right at the end with the logo. They were like, okay, somebody is using this name for a cosmetic brand. You can't use it no more. So we changed it, and JCB is
realignment.
God's direction. No, redirection is God's protection.
Exactly.
So yeah, it worked out.
What advice would you give somebody that want to start a new business venture?
Just do it. I mean, I sold makeup years ago, and I didn't have the right resources. I didn't have the team I have behind me now doing it. I didn't have the FDA approving my products. I didn't have a chemist actually making sure this stuff is healing and hydrating. So now that I'm able and have the money to do things right, I'm doing them right. I do feel like back then, selling clothes and selling makeup and hair and stuff, all that did was mold me into the entrepreneur that I am today, because we're not always going to have the answers. You just got to really put yourself out there, believe in you, and then one day it's going to work for you. So I think I'm living in the moment of like, I bet it on myself. It's working for me now.
Yeah.
You know? So just get out there. Try it,
that.
you know? It didn't work for me 10 years ago when I tried this when I was a teenager. It's working for me now as a 27-year-old. It's never too late to press play again.
Play the long game.
Yes,
you know?
and it's never too late to press play again.
Yeah.
Like, even though something might have not worked for you 5 years ago, who's to say it's not going to work for you now? We learn as we grow.
What is your response being compared to other popular cosmetics brands? Do you feel like your kit is too high? Do you feel like your brand needs more versatility?
I don't mind being compared to nobody else, because it's all a part of the game. Like, you always gonna have
shit.
That's what go with it. And honestly, the people I'm getting compared to now are the greats. So it's like them people I really look up to. Like, I'm a brown girl doing this shit.
Let's talk about it.
Like for real. So it's a blessing. I never
This ain't what you see
get
every
mad.
day.
It's not what you see, and I'm really like paving a way in the beauty industry as a brown girl. Like, Rihanna did it first. I'm doing it. Like, that's it's not honest. Like, it wasn't supposed to happen like this. Like, Rihanna wasn't supposed to be one of the biggest cosmetic brands in the world. She brown. Like, we really switching the narrative for
We
real.
are.
Love that for us.
And inspiring everybody along the way. I love
Yeah,
that.
and the price point, I mean, if the people who can't afford it, like I said on that live, and they tried to bash me for saying what I said, but like, honestly, it's not. If you can't afford it, it's not for you. Like, I worked so hard, decade
You pour
plus.
so much, you can't play yourself small.
Yeah, no, and I worked so hard to build up being able to sell. Like, my price point for Wait a Minute it ranges from $50 to $100. That's my price point, and I have 100,000+ consumers that shop with me every drop that trust my word. So if I have a makeup brand with that same type of quality and force behind it, I feel like my prices match exactly what I'm selling. So I work hard to be able to sell my products for the price they are, and they're quality products. So
Period.
that never bothers me. Maybe I'm just not in your demographic. So it's like,
And that's
okay, shop with
okay.
somebody
That's
else.
really
And that's
okay.
cool. And that's cool.
There's so many other lip brands out there.
Absolutely. I
Literally.
might not be the brand for you.
JCB might not be for you.
Respectfully.
What are your goals for JCB 2025? What can we expect?
So
New
my
products?
goal is to like be able to complete my full makeup look using nothing but JCB products. And that is so hard. Like, creating a foundation, I've been working on it. It is the hardest thing to do, because you can't just work for your skin. You have to work for ranges of skin, because I have consumers from all over the world. So I think that's going to be my toughest, but that's one of the main things that I have been working on to make sure like we perfect it. Bruh, that water still tastes like wine.
Ew, that's fucking disgusting.
That is so trifling. Mind y'all, they had the cup filled with wine. I'm like, y'all, I'm not drinking. The fucking water tastes like wine. That is it tastes like beer, actually.
Ew.
So I know in episode 4 we were discussing working on our spiritual journey and going to church. We went to church 2 weeks ago. So how do you feel about being back in church?
I love going to church. You know, that it's nothing like that in-person experience of just feeling the word. I like going virtually too at home, but ain't nothing like being in church to like really
Being
feel
in
the
the actual
word.
presence of the
being
Lord.
In the presence of the Lord, yeah.
Being on tour.
But no, friend, I be feeling like I'm in the presence at home too. Like, I actually feel really good when I be at home. I be up out my seat, jotting down my notes. Like, it feel like it feels the same.
Yeah.
But like actually getting up, getting dressed feels really good.
Yeah. So if you had to pick, which one would you pick? Watching virtually at home or going into the house of the Lord?
I feel like I would pick watching virtually at home.
Why?
It hit different for me.
Because I feel like
just me in this room, and I'm really hearing every little. Ain't nothing going past me. Like, I'm really hearing everything
and soaking it all in.
I'm soaking it all in.
No distractions.
I'm in my own space, my own energy, just me and the Lord, and I just really feel like, yeah, I get the message way, way better. What you think?
You turned me on to watching it virtually.
So, do you like it, or?
I feel like I'm a little slow. I need to be right there in the face.
Yeah, see,
like, I'm a little off, so I be needing to really experience and feel it and smell it, and to feel like I'm there.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't know,
I like getting up and going and getting dressed, and
it's something to look forward to.
It feels good. It definitely feels good, but I feel good watching it online too.
We are in the process of trying to find a church house to commit to.
Maybe that's what it's gonna take.
Yeah, we haven't found one that we have committed to yet. So we are trying out different churches until we find one that we feel stable in. And we tried out a church. We liked it, but we don't want to just end there. So I went to a different church last Sunday, and then we're going to try another church this upcoming Sunday. But we really trying to find a church home to say, like, okay, that's where we belong. So it's going to take some time. We don't want to just stop at one house. We want to keep going. Have you had to adjust any parts of your lifestyle to align with your new walk of life?
Yes, I feel like there's a lot of things I've had to change and remix and subtract. Yeah, a lot has to go.
Okay, give us some, like, girl, what's a lot? Elaborate.
I know y'all see wine in front of me right now, but y'all have not seen me take a sip. I'm trying to cut back on alcohol, period. I be correcting myself, like when I do a lot of things, like how much I curse. I be trying to correct myself. I curse some in this episode, but again, it's a growing thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, this year I'm not focusing on any relationships. I'm in a relationship with God and God only. I'm solely giving myself to Him. That was a change for me. Like I always have like a distraction, and so yeah, there's a lot that I've had to subtract from my lifestyle.
I love the relationship aspect of what you just said. Like the same energy we could give to these guys that come in our lives with the bare minimum. It's like, why not give that same energy to God? Because He gives us everything. Like He the reason why we still here.
We can't even repay Him. Like
nothing
we do can repay Him, but like let me at least
try.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make those efforts and like correct myself where I know I'm wrong or falling short.
Y'all want to talk about the backlash we received from our church outfits so bad.
That's so funny. We could elaborate on it a little bit or no?
Yeah, we can.
Because I really don't see nothing. I can.
Literally everything we do, it's like they got to find something.
I be genuinely confused.
Totally discrediting the fact that these girls woke up.
Went to church
on this beautiful cold Sunday because it was still snow on the ground.
Yes.
Can we talk about it?
So how you feel about the backlash we received from our outfits?
I still genuinely am confused.
Like, I be trying to see their POV. Like, we had on tights. We had on long jackets. Like,
butts were covered with the jackets.
Butts were covered. Okay, maybe our skirts wasn't knee length, but I don't feel like it was inappropriate.
Yeah, no.
And what happened to come as you are? Like, y'all judging. Y'all trying to condemn us for wearing something. Like, I really genuinely don't get it.
Yeah, and sometimes the Lord meets us where we are at on our journey. So if we genuinely did not have no ill intent, when we woke up, and clearly we didn't. We walked out
woke up
happy,
and was like,
posted,
yes, like
we look good.
We literally had such high vibrations.
Yeah.
I just look at that like that just be the devil. It could have took away our whole experience.
They was real live making TikToks.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy.
They did a thing about that, but I'm like, it got to be a slow news day. People just bored because ain't no way y'all making what me and Des wore to church the topic of this Sunday's discussion. Oh my goodness.
Why are we talking? Did y'all go to church?
What
did
y'all
you take
be
from
going
the
to church? Do y'all be going? Exactly. But Nana said we looked amazing. She literally sent me a screenshot.
Nana would tell us.
Yeah, she sent me a screenshot and said, where's the outfit that you wore to church? I said, Nana, the pink jacket, the outfit in the picture is what I wore to church. She was like, what's wrong with it? She genuinely was confused too. I'm like, Nana, that's the outfit they talking about. She was asking me like, what did you wear?
And then when you went and posted the throwbacks that you used to wear to church, like this is always
that's how I dress for church. And some people were saying,
always
like,
been accepted.
Yeah, and they say we only got dressed to go to church. But it's like
wait.
Yeah, that's why I was
so happen to take a picture.
Yeah, like what?
This is not our first time going to church.
Baby, we grew up in a church.
What?
Like, what are y'all talking about?
I just feel like people try to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? They just try to, like, we get backlash about anything. They try to pin us with anything.
Yeah. It's bad.
It don't matter what we do.
But did you feel judged when you went to church that Sunday?
I felt good.
Oh, okay.
Couldn't nobody mess that vibe up.
Yeah.
I felt really good.
Vibrations were so high.
Vibrations were through the roof.
Will you be more intentional about what you wear to church?
Yeah, I feel like I already am.
Yeah. I mean, I probably would never, like, that's what it takes, though.
Yeah.
I probably would never wear a skirt like that again.
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm like,
because
because
y'all did so much.
Yeah, it's
but
like, okay.
It's like, give
But I
people
still
that
don't
grace.
think
No, I still
it
don't
was-
feel like we did anything wrong, but, like,
But I
when
will
I
be a
went
little
last
more
Sunday,
intentional.
I wore pants
Yeah.
and, like, another, like, a more chill outfit. I'm like, they're probably going to be like, why she wearing jeans?
Right.
But
it's
it's
no
always gonna be
satisfying
some.
now.
Some people were saying that though, like jeans. Really, you could have put on a skirt. I'm like, I just had on a skirt. Y'all was mad. A skirt. What did we
We
do?
do it. We don't do it for y'all, okay?
But
yeah.
can I just say this though?
Yeah.
I did go to a church last Sunday, and it hit me different.
Mm-hmm.
I was snotty nose crying
Snotty nose.
after I left church.
Oh,
like
you
it was,
felt it.
I felt it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said this Sunday, because Des was still on tour. I want to take you to that church this Sunday.
I can't
coming
wait.
up. So you could just be in the
I can't
room
wait to
and
snotty nose
feel
cry.
I've never seen a room like that move in a church ever in my life.
Really?
It was so real.
I
like,
can't wait. Oh,
so,
I
yeah.
can't wait. I
Sunday,
need that.
yeah, we
I
got
need
we
that.
got it. We got it coming Sunday. So
I need that. I think it's time we get into our How Did You Have to Act Normal segment.
wow, y'all.
It's been so long.
It's been. I feel like back. Like
Yes.
this is healing me.
Yes, this is
For
literally.
real. So before we get into our Act Normal segment, how has the beginning of 2025 been? Have you had to act normal already, friend?
Yeah, man. Every day I gotta act normal.
Every day?
I feel like every day. Like, yes. Okay, specifically 2025 January, I feel like I've had to act normal when it came to
We only
somebody trying to just throw me off my square, knock me off my focus that I didn't work so hard to get to. I had to act normal.
yeah.
I couldn't let nobody fuck this vibe up, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like that's how I had to act normal because it almost like
Took you
triggered
back.
me. Yeah. It
Took you back
almost
a couple
triggered me.
steps.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay. And triggered you.
Yeah, it triggered me. It triggered me and it almost took me backwards, you know?
Yeah.
And it took me like a couple days to really like kind of shake it. But that's kind of how I had to act normal. I had
Yeah.
to like,
I feel like you have been
lock
doing
back
so
in.
good. Like you see the work that you have been putting in.
thank you, friend.
So you gotta like definitely when those triggers come up,
I gotta act normal.
aware of them, become aware of them, and then know what you got to do. Oh, I can't even say how I had to act normal. Let's just get into the next segment, baby. This week's question is, I went on a girls' trip for New Year's with my best friend of 10 years and two of her other close friends. I'm not going to lie. My best friend and I have messed around before. But it never turned serious because she couldn't eat the box. And also said that she was just going through a phase. We both have moved on. She now has a husband and I have been openly dating. So while on the trip, me and one of her homegirls hooked up. She called herself getting mad because a quickie turned into an hour and we missed snorkeling.
Oh, this spicy.
Yes, the other water was wetter and better. Ooh, I tried to apologize, but she was dry the rest of the trip, and we haven't talked since we've been home. I found out through a mutual friend that she was throwing a Valentine's Day night, and she invited the girl I hooked up with, but not me, her best friend. Should I feel away? Was I wrong? What should I do?
This is insane.
That is spicy. That's when I be saying spicy. This is what we talking about.
This is the perfect way to enter season 2, episode 1. This is spicy.
Ooh, friend, can we get into it?
I don't feel like you was wrong. I mean, like you and your best friend, that y'all best friends, y'all not in a relationship. Now she might be mad about y'all missing snorkeling. It's like, what's she mad at? Is she mad that you and the girl hooked up, or is she mad that y'all missed snorkeling, or she just like, you know what
she
is
a
it?
little jealous because like
Yeah.
that's my little shit.
That's my little shit.
Like even
but
though
she got
it
a
ain't
husband.
Yeah, but it ain't my little shit no more. But bitches just certain lines you don't cross.
And she said it only happened one time.
But that's y'all problem. Y'all be going on these girls trip getting drunk trying to get nasty. That's y'all problem.
And then her friend said it was just a phase, and she respected it.
Yeah, so now that's a problem. Y'all go on these little trips and get freaky.
It get real neaky.
Get real neaky with that liquor involved. Now y'all over there mad.
That's funny.
But honestly, this is something y'all can talk about.
Definitely.
Y'all need to sit down.
The friendship is not tarnished.
The friendship.
She might be a little jealous in her feelings, but
she trying to do a thing
she
by
is.
inviting the other girl though to the Galentine's.
But guaranteed, the best friend gonna be at the Galentine's.
She better be.
She better be.
And if you not invited, you go knock on that door.
Yeah.
And you invite yourself.
Period. You invite
she
yourself
got you
because
messed
y'all
up.
friends.
Respectfully.
Period.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Talk about wetter and better though.
Wetter
you ain't
and
have
better.
to you
Shady.
the shade.
That was real
the whole
shady.
tree.
Y'all got some kinky shit going on. Cause you talking about wetter and better. Like, hold up. What the fuck? You sure it was one time? That's hilarious. Y'all know we love a game. This week we'll play a game called 2 Resolutions and a Lie. It's a New Year's plot twist on 2 truths and a lie. Jayda and I will take turns and share 2 resolutions and 1 fake. After we go, it's up to the other person to figure out which is a lie.
All right, bet. Let's go. You first. You first. Yeah.
2 resolutions and a lie? I don't know. You got something on the top of your head?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me think. Okay, so I want to own another dog. I would like to, like I said, release more music this year. And I would also like to...
The dog is a lie, friend. The dog is a lie.
The dog was the lie. Yeah.
This game sucks. All right. Mine is stop masturbating. Gain 135 pounds.
You mean like gain?
Oh, my weight goal 135. Oh my God, not gain 135. I don't even think I could do that. My weight goal 135 and be in my new home.
Stop masturbating? That's a lie.
Well, I stopped that, so that's the lie.
That's a lie, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't masturbate anymore, y'all. I'm growing up.
Woo!
Woo! Come on, you gotta make some noise for that.
Okay, I'm weak.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's it for today, y'all. I know it's been a long time, but we are really excited for what's to come in 2025.
We got some really, really big things in store for you guys. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
And turn on that notification bell. Period. Ding dong.
Period. Bye, y'all.
Love y'all so much.
Love you guys.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Who phone?
Oh, yeah.
That's his phone. That ain't my phone.
That is your phone. Your phone on loud.
Y'all lying. My phone on loud.
Yeah. I think that's like the second time I did that. But, okay.